Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children to all ages. It is me, Duke CT, and I am back for a brand new DC Titans review. And I have to say, wow, this series keeps getting better and better. 3 episodes in, I am surprised at this. And maybe it's just me, but I'm getting used to how Starfire looks. It's still pretty bad, but maybe just me. It's just like it's just it's just like okay, it's fine, but here's hoping that she changes something out other than the stuff she is wearing right now. Because I think Anna Drop is doing a really good job with this character. I think she's doing a good job of everything else around. The way she and Raven have good chemistry. In fact, funny enough, the chemistry in this episode, there wasn't much of the action. Okay, there was action, Starfire beating up police officers and some random drunks at a bar. Which, by the way, I asked you a question, people. In the DC universe, if you see someone acting, looking a bit off color and such, and you're acting dull, big and bad, shouldn't you be like, you know what, I'm gonna hold this back. I don't know what this person is or anything else, but I'm not gonna, see what this could happen. I could be like, I could have like my whole day messed up. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, like I said, the 3 actors here played really good. They have really good chemistry. In fact, even though the little bit of screen time we saw of Beast Boy and Raven, they had some good chemistry too. I liked the little bit of chemistry they had there. I did. I think there's a little bit of sparks flying. I like that. I do. I really do like the character. The character interactions are getting better. And another positive is, well, the nuclear family. As you see what the people who are working for it and such, and the diabolical organization that is look like they're hunting Raven, well, because they're working for Trigon. Yes, Trigon. I wonder how they're going to make this thing, because again, I worry because like I said previously in my reviews, well, I sit and wonder what they're going to do to bring in Trigon. Are they just going to have a human, a human character who's just going to be possessed by Trigon and have be like, with a deep, dark voice and say that evil things? Or they're going to have that whole big monster show up? Because I hope, if they are going through that big monster stuff, the CGI better be good. Hopefully it's a little bit better than the show here, because, man, some of the CGI look rough. And I understand the CGI bit with, you see Dick Grayson's pass here. It's dodgy, if not bad. I'm like, yeah, okay, I get what they were trying to do. They're not going to put the child actor in that much danger. I get that. But could you do something? Because it looked pretty bad. I'm like, wow, this looks pretty bad. You understand? It looks bad. The CGI looked really bad. Well, the fire stuff didn't look too terrible either. So, from Starfire. So, but it's fine. But the CGI with him jumping up and down looks pretty pedestrian, pretty weak. But then that's TV for you. You're not going to get the high-end holy crap from the movies, It's just, at the end of the day, it was only a couple seconds. It's not something to really get truly angry about, but it just looks a little bit dodgy. But overall, I do like to see the Dick Grayson's past and see how eventually he became Robin, and, eventually how he and Bruce slowly are, getting into that role and such. I can't wait to see more of that, because it is I did see clips of him and Tim Drake, getting into it. So that's going to be very fun. So yeah, that's going to be a really fun little episode in seeing how the past of how that's going to end up. So what this is going, because again, the show, like I said, is really good. The chemistry with the characters are really good. And looks like Raven is embracing fully her dark side, as it pretty much the only way for her to escape the church is, of course, is the villain of the story. Like, oh, we have to lock her up to keep, the things out, the demon and everything else, which is coming. Which, like the villains have been talking about, well, he's going to wipe this place clean, which he's talking about Trigon, the main person who was behind the nuclear family. Which looks like, even though the dad was burnt to the crisp, they're saying, they want another chance. Okay, they don't like okay, here's another chance. We're going to get you another dad. So they probably rebuilt. Are they just grown? Are they clones? Who knows? Looks like I'm leaning towards clones at this point with this version of the nuclear family, or some bioengineer type of stuff. So who knows? Anyway, the rest of the show seems to be good. We look at the past of what Starfire. She was hunting Raven for over a year at this point, looking at all these all of the clues leading up to that, like that whole warehouse and such where she had left her stuff there. I wonder if they're actually going to give her memory back soon, or they just say, screw, she's always going to be, no one's really going to know who she is to the entire series. Here's hoping they actually are going to do something in the rest of the series and figure out who she really is, because I don't want her to be like that for the rest of the show. Life, be it season 1 or season 2. Maybe season 2 is going to be a focus on Starfire's memory. Who knows? Or maybe she gets most 65% of it back during the climax of this season. But that's a little too far. And by the way, it's a shame that Robin's partner pretty much is dead. It's a shame, because in the comics she lived and in fact figured out that he was Nightwing, of course, and since that, he had to quit the police force. But this, I'm like, yeah. After 2 episodes, she, it's a shame that she didn't really give that much. She had I thought she was pretty decent in the first episode, but yeah, it sucks that she had to go. And I don't know what's going to be like for Dawn and Hulk here. Are they going to be written out of the show entirely? Are they going to come back soon? Are they going to have the gods of chaos and order come back and give Dawn and Hulk their powers? This is how this is going to happen? I have no idea. But this show, for right now, this episode 3, I enjoyed it. In fact, I will say this. This is my high rating of the show. I am giving this a 7 out of 10. There's still some stuff, like I said, Starfire's, outfit. It's fine. It's not, I'm used to it now. I think the overall tone of the show it still is, again, probably a barrier to entry, but overall, I think the show is getting better for what it's trying to do and trying to have these people come together and fight this evil that is, pretty much is going to be Trigon. And what after that? Who knows? Next up, next episode is going to be about the Doom Patrol, and I really can't wait to see how that's going to shake out. That looks like going to be a pretty fun trip. Anyway, it's Duke CT here. Peace and love. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Later.